The young and the restless, Lily agrees to Kane's request. Victor confronts Nikki, and Danny and Christine return from Chance's funeral. At the ranch, Nick gushes about his mother's lime green pantsuit before wheedling to drive the Ferrari. Victor, who's been frighteningly quiet, picks this time to ask his wife if it's true she nearly sold Chancellor to Kane Ashby in France. Nikki reminds her husband that Nicholas was being held hostage. Victor's irked about being kept in the dark and reveals his source as Kane Ashby. Nikki says she did it and doesn't regret it. She was irritated, however, that Kane and Amanda had all the paperwork prepared in advance. Victor rants about Nikki letting Kane manipulate her. Nikki says it was her decision, and Victor had damn well better not be angry with her. Moving on, Victor reveals that he's tapped Lily Winters as their person on the inside with Kane. Nikki's skeptical to say the least, and Nick asks the question of the week. How will they fight Kane? Victor declares that they'll convince him they want to join forces with him. He tasks Nick with reaching out and finding common ground. Nikki sniffs. With the man who held him hostage? Victor's sure they can make him forget about Chancellor. Instead, he'll get Jabot. They'll help him take over the cosmetics company. Nikki refuses to be a part of this and accuses the mustache of still being mad at her. Victor warns they'll have a problem if she tries to save Jack Abbott. Nick assures his dad he can count on him. On his Genoa City train, Kane welcomes Lily in with a hearty, "All aboard!" Lily mocks him for having the train shipped to Wisconsin, but he assures her he has one on every continent, which isn't excessive at all. Shooting his shot, Kane says he finds trains romantic. It turns out Kane's developed an aversion to flying since he was married to Lily. Getting to the point, Lily wonders what it is he thinks they have left to say. Kane gripes that she doesn't trust him. Lily gawps. Of course she doesn't. They spar about him trying to get back with her, and she accuses him of being there to cause trouble. Kane's response is to offer her a scone. Lily asks if he's spoken to Maddie and Charlie, and Kane suggests talking to them together. Fuming, Lily tells Kane he did this and needs to own the fallout. Kane's undeterred, so Lily offers him a deal. She'll tell the kids with him if he'll tell her what he's doing there. She wants the whole truth this time. At Society, Lauren meets up with Christine, who tells her and us about Chance's off-screen funeral. Lauren, inanely, says she hopes Nina finds comfort in having her son buried near her in Los Angeles. Chris mentions Jill being there for Nina and how heartbreaking this all is for Dom. As talk inevitably turns to Kane, Lauren warns he's back in town with a vengeance. Lauren assures Christine that she'll be on guard where Kane and his business machinations are concerned, but warns there's more at play. His feelings for Lily. They debate the chances for reconciliation and their history. Christine parlays history with an X into a reveal of her engagement ring. Lauren squeals, appropriately. The bug asks her pal to help her find the perfect wedding dress, and Lauren promises they'll get started right away. In the park, Daniel confidently strums a tune on his guitar as his dad creeps up, clapping and gushing. The Ramalati gene is alive and well, despite the two not being biologically related. They embrace and discuss Chance's funeral. Moving on to cheerier topics, Danny tells his son that his proposal to Christine was a success. He explains they'll wed in October and asks Daniel to be his best man. Daniel, of course, is honored. Danny quips, "Good, because I don't have a second choice." Talk inevitably turns to Tessa, who has become Daniel's teacher, therapist, friend, and has changed the way he looks at the world. Danny thinks it sounds like she means more to him. Daniel's afraid he's starting to have real feelings for Tessa. Danny's not surprised. He's seen the signs. Daniel feels disloyal to Heather, but Danny argues she'd want him to find love again. Daniel reminds his dad that Tessa's married to Mariah and they have the sweetest little girl. He has to find a way to let it go. Lauren and Christine are already designing a wedding gown when Danny appears with Daniel in Society. Danny's sure whatever Cricket wears will be perfect. Daniel congratulates Christine with a hug, and it's a good thing his mother is nowhere in sight, because he tells her she's the best thing to ever happen to his dad. Chris learns that Daniel's going to be Danny's best man and reveals she has a daunting favor to ask. She needs Daniel to keep Phyllis as far away from their wedding as possible. They all know she'll try to ruin it.